Title: Rebirth as the Billionaire's Seventh Wife. Chapter 10. White Tower Apartments. Aurora was surprised to discover no news coverage of her incident online. Not a single story mentioned it. Even when she checked the local police station's website, she found no report about the accident either. Seriously, how could no one know the horrible accident that happened to me? Aurora frowned as she stared at her laptop screen, trying to remember what had happened. A chill ran through her veins when a strange thought crossed her mind. Impossible! Is this just a dream? Am I not dead? Perplexed and curious, she slapped her cheeks very hard to know if she could feel pain. Indeed, a sharp, hot pain shot across her cheek. She chuckled, realizing it was all real. Her small hope was dashed. She was dead and reborn as Aurora Spencer. Closing her eyes for a moment, Aurora tried to think clearly. Moments later, her eyes flew open as she focused on her laptop screen. Her fingers danced across the keyboard as she checked the computer's firewall. Interesting. This young Aurora knows how to protect herself, she thought, satisfied as she realized that her new self possessed remarkable computer skills just like her. After setting up multiple layers of firewalls to protect her laptop from potential hackers, she began hacking into the CCTV cameras in the area. She remembered several CCTV cameras were positioned along the street leading to Pine Hill. Shortly thereafter, the CCTV footage began to play on the screen. Her eyes trembled as she watched the incident unfold. A fuel truck collided with her car at full speed, slamming it against the road divider. Sparks flew from the friction between the steel fence and her vehicle, instantly igniting her car. She quickly paused the footage, unable to witness how she had died, burned in her car. Aurora pushed her chair back and stood up, walking to the window. She gazed at the dark, empty street below, trying to steady her quickened breaths. She had no idea how long she had been standing there, trying to calm herself. Eventually, she returned to her desk, searching for any signs of where her body, if anything was left of it, had been taken. GS Hospital, Aurora mumbled as she watched the ambulance come to a halt there. After shutting down her laptop, she hurried to the walk-in closet to find suitable clothes for going out. However, she was surprised to discover that the girl's clothing taste differed significantly from hers. She primarily wore clothes that allowed her to move freely, trousers and a shirt, since her job was as Alex's assistant, following him wherever he went. In contrast, this girl had filled nearly her entire closet with dresses and skirts, all feminine items. Aurora searched for a while and was pleased to find a pair of jeans and a hoodie in the closet she could wear. She then tied her hair back in a ponytail and put on a baseball cap to conceal her noticeable hair color. However, as she prepared to leave the bedroom, she realized that she didn't have a car or a driver's license. She lightly slaps her forehead while laughing. How do I get out now? Should I take a taxi? She sighed deeply while sitting on the edge of the bed, glancing at the digital clock on the nightstand. It was almost 2 in the morning. She has no choice but to plan a visit to the hospital tomorrow, hoping she will still be able to see her father there. Dad, I hope to see you tomorrow. Aurora lay on her back on the soft bed, massaging her temples as she closed her eyes. The next morning, Tina was shocked to find Aurora sleeping in jeans and a hoodie. It was the first time she had seen her dressed that way instead of in her nightgown. Watching her sleep like this and recalling the incident from the previous night stirred worries in Tina's mind. One question troubled her. Does Aurora miss her late parents? Is that why she acts like this? Setting her confusion aside, Tina approached the bed to wake Aurora. Young miss, it's almost 8. Didn't you say last night that you would go out this morning? She asked, noticing Aurora's eyelashes fluttering. When Aurora opened her eyes and saw the middle-aged woman with a round face waking her, it took her a few moments to recall her new identity. You are Aurora Spencer, not Moon, she muttered while sitting on the edge of the bed. Her gaze wandered to the window, where she noticed the sun growing brighter. "You should wake me up sooner, Ani." Aurora can't believe she overslept. "I'm sorry. I saw you looked exhausted last night, so I thought you needed more rest," Tina replied with an apologetic smile. "Please hurry and get ready. I've prepared your breakfast." Before long, Aurora emerged in the same outfit, a sling bag casually draped over her shoulder. This was the first time she had left her bedroom. As she tried to enjoy her breakfast of warm chicken soup and sourdough, Aurora paused to observe the apartment where she had lived for the past 3 years. The apartment featured an open living room with a large glass wall overlooking Arcadia University's majestic garden lawn. The room was seamlessly connected to the dining room and a modern kitchen. There are 2 bedrooms, the master bedroom for her and an additional room for Tina. Her father bought this property when she was accepted into Arcadia University because the apartment was only a few minutes from campus, making it easy for her to walk there. "Young miss, why are you dressed this way? I thought you didn't like these kinds of clothes?" Tina asked as she sat across from Aurora, placing a few fresh fruits on her plate. "There's a campus event, Ani. You don't have to cook for me. I'm not sure when I'll be back," she explained while sipping the milk Tina had offered her. "Okay, miss, but please try not to come home too late," Tina said with concern as she walked Aurora to the door. No worries, Ani. I will head home right away when I'm done." Aurora quickly slipped on her white sneakers and left the house. She needs to rush to GS Hospital. You can read this book online on Webnovel.